Oh my God, we're back,
And
and
we're there.
it's
Everybody clap their hands for the new Markiplier movie.
Can't
yeah,
believe it. Oh, we're here.
uh,
Hello, everybody. My name is Y.A.R.P.
uh,
Welcome back
so,
to yet
To
another
another.
Iron Lung.
so
Welcome back
this
to
so
the
this is
back.
YARP episode 116. We saw a little independent horror movie made by a
Unironically,
YouTuber.
that is actually like the title that would go for it. It is technically an independent movie.
Yeah, like
True.
Mark self-funded. He even he
He-
directed, he starred, he even fucking edited the film himself.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
uh and it was so right off the bat, before we even get into any details, just right off the bat, what do you score it? We'll start with Max.
9 out of 10.
All right, Jake.
I'm gonna go 8.988988897.
That
It's
Yes.
Anaya.
Eh, I'm gonna say like close to a 10.
close to a 10.
Close to it. I mean, 9 is
If
close
you had
to a
it,
10.
but if you had
Nine
to,
nine nine
but if you
nine
had to
nine
give it,
nine 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 nine
if you had to
nine.
give it a number,
Yeah.
There is a large platoon of Green Marines stationed here. Leave no
Th-
one standing.
this is
story of a girl.
the story of a Markiplier. Uh, no, this is probably one of my very first like unironic like 10 out of 10 that I could give a film in recent memory. I think the only other film I gave that was Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mm.
Uh, and I couldn't help but like as we were leaving the theater, just think of the Simpsons meme where it's the guy smacking his kid on the back of the head, and thinking like, oh, now that's how you make a horror movie as a YouTuber, because Mark did all of
What are
that by
you referencing?
himself, and then good old Chris Stuckman, where we didn't see this recently, but we did see Shelby Oaks.
Yeah, that movie was amazing.
That movie was dog
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
And
Yeah, it
Chris
was
should
I,
be
great.
I
fucking
didn't
ashamed that he
enjoy it.
actually made something so terrible.
He did jump scare me once, but I
Yeah,
was
he
just like,
jump.
what
Yeah,
the fuck is
jump
happening?
scare.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
The problem is, what the fuck is happening?
Exactly. Specifically for the Stuckman movie, not for the Markiplier movie, right?
Yeah,
So, if
uh,
people didn't know, it is based off a game called Iron Lung.
Yeah.
It's very spooky. You're
thanks.
stuck?
Okay.
Uh, so
That's a great synopsis of the movie. Yeah,
so
fucking nailed
You're,
it.
how
okay.
many show of hands who here has played the game, who has not?
I
I
have
played it.
not.
I
Really?
has not.
Yep.
I have not as
This
well.
I've saw Markiplier's video on it, and then the second it introduced the Quiet Rapture, I was like, I need to play this game.
Yes.
So for reference, the Quiet Rapture is basically the humanity's in the future, and we're a spacefaring race. All of the sudden, all habitable planets disappear
In this
completely.
bars.
Like, like that alone, like reaches cosmic horror like levels that
And
like nothing really else touches, and it's in the first paragraph of the fucking movie.
yeah, as Mark is being, he's explaining the worlds, he's explaining the quiet rapture, and we're slowly but surely seeing like this hunk of metal being lowered into a sea of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Terrifying.
right off the bat, these visuals were impressive, and the first opening shot is a field of stars just being completely eclipsed by a black circle, and it was just like, oh, okay.
Yep.
That's scary.
So right off the bat, we got cosmic horror fucking nailed
which is
100%.
which is like a good chunk of this podcast's jam. Like cosmic
Mm-hmm.
horror
Yes,
is best horror.
Yep.
it
That's
is.
horror.
It's
The
awesome.
horror.
Door.
The horror. And we then cut immediately inside to good old Markiplier, and playing Simon, and I think right off the bat, like we should immediately discuss: is Markiplier being in this movie? Is he distracting? I would say no.
People
No.
who say that
I mean,
have like
They won't.
probably like frontal lobe damage to their brain. They can't
They
like when
can't
they see you leave a
separate.
room, you like just don't exist anymore. Like
they don't
that's
have
just kind of
They
like
don't
object
have
Yeah.
object
permanence.
permanence.
like it's
Like
just like
they
yeah, because like
won't.
that's how that's anytime I hear like that thing, it's like, oh, I can't really separate things. Like that's on you, dude. I'm sorry, you're like fundamentally broken as a human being, but that's not Markiplier's fault. That's your fault.
Like they won't like separate Markiplier from the movie
Because he
itself.
did a fantastic performance as Simon.
Yeah, like
Like,
go ahead and knock it out of the park right now. That Markiplier's acting in the movie was phenomenal,
Right.
Yeah,
to say the very
it
least.
was phenomenon.
Man.
I get it.
Also, White, you're actually getting the dig off pieces, not the blueprint. So
Oh, okay.
this is actually skipping a lot of the fucking grind for that.
Good.
But I really appreciated his acting because, like I said, the only thing I've actually seen of his was the Markiplier in Space, which, granted, is also really good acting, but it is a lot more goofy.
Yeah.
And one of my like fears going into the movie was that this movie was going to be like how do I explain this? It was going to look like his other things.
Right.
And thankfully we didn't get any of that, and I was really happy about it. And like that fear that I had initially was like gone within the first couple seconds.
Oh, especially like as he's trying to just figure out like those first few minutes of him just sitting in that chair, looking through the binders and kind of fiddling
seeing-
with shit.
Like that, like it's a personal thing for me, but like man, it just like triggered looking at loading charts and shit like that for starting a new crane that you don't know anything about yet. Like
Or
it nails the everyday man thing. It's really well done.
or like in my case of like playing like flight simulators and stuff, like the okay, toggle engine 1, toggle power here. Like, it's like, all right, what do I fucking do here? All right, I do this. Looks
guess, like,
behind me, button, camera.
So there's a intercom, right? And they're like, "Oh yeah, make sure there's no fires." And he's like, "Bro, this thing hasn't been tested." And
This
she's
is
like,
the
"This
test.
is the test. This was a
Yeah.
lie."
It,
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But
we're trying to tell this in order.
yeah, a little
Okay.
bit. And so, like, one of the things I saw was that I really like Moist Critical. I think he's a chill dude, and I think he's a really cool guy. His criticism of the movie, saying that like if you're expecting a horror movie, the first 30 minutes of this movie are going to disappoint you, and it's like, yeah, that's how a
So you
slow
expect
burn works.
jump scares every
Like
5 seconds?
I get like the idea of like, ooh, look, key jangling thing. Look, we got the monster on the screen for like the first 2 seconds of the movie. It's like, yeah, but like this movie actually respects your intelligence as a person and actually like watching the movie.
It's kind of why like I like Charlie as well, for like he's a very chill guy, but like I this is why I don't really care for his media takes, because
Mhm.
because we
Not
said
good.
it the most when we were watching the Welcome with Dairy review. He's like, oh, this is everybody's stupid. They wasted this character death. This is like a 7 out of 10. It's like, what? No, that's bad. Like, actually use your brain and actually give it a lower score.
No, I don't think I will. My name's West Critical.
I didn't actually see what his I didn't actually see what his like number out of 10 was for the movie because I kind of just turned it off.
Oh yeah, same when I didn't even finish Jeremy Johns' review.
Oh, I was.
Anaya got so mad that she called me while I was on the highway, and just went like, "This motherfucker, he just said it's this and this." It's like, thanks, hun.
No.
As I'm like driving at like 70 miles an hour.
Wow. Typical woman ruining things for everybody.
A little bit. She's not even driving. She has to ruin the driving experience. But anyway, speaking of driving, the recreation of the set, like being like, because like here's the thing,
Making the
you guys
controls
have-
more active, I appreciated quite a bit because I have seen the
Yeah,
picture
instead
of
of-
the cockpit.
And it's just
Mm.
buttons instead. But I showed Jake the game last night, like after we saw it, and like yeah, like it is slightly bigger, but the submarine is 1-to-1 from the game. Like it's kind of crazy.
It's such a great use of just a singular set. Like,
Hmm.
I don't remember the last. I don't
This is
remember the
like
last
essentially a one man
movie.
show.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time we saw a movie in which it's like, yeah, we're just gonna be in a room for the most part, like, and then like just make the movie from there. Uh, so there's little tidbits of character and personality that we already see, like him looking at each of the binders. I love how there is just the one for the camera is just a binder, but a single piece of paper.
And it's just yeah, press
And
the fucking button and bam, bam, boom, you get a picture.
yeah, uh, as so he's moving around. He has a dial which does not it works like a dial in a compass, like in the needle in a compass. So you move it and then it moves, but it's not always facing forward. Uh,
Mm.
and then it's got a forward and a backwards, and then a button like a little turn for the hatch, which
Hmm.
was first triggered on its own remotely. Like that's a key detail for later, and like as he's moving around, he's getting accustomed to the thing. He's
And
hitting the
then there's a
button.
navigation buttons, the numbers for like where
Yes,
you
for
are,
Oh yeah,
coordinates.
the longitude and
yeah.
the longitude, yeah, X and Y.
And you even see how he's working it out as he's like using his hand to like sort of like and then
I
turning
measure
the
it out,
the
yeah.
submarine. Like,
Which is 1-to-1, which is 1-to-1 in the game. Like you
yeah,
pull up a map and you basically have to put your submarine in that spot.
which is very fascinating just from this idea because like I don't know how like if any of us could do it, like reading that map and sort of like and then using a compass, because like GPS especially nowadays likes to use from your perspective. Like how many of us could like actually read a map, like as like an
I
old
mean,
fashioned map.
it's just following X and Y like perspectives
Mm-hmm.
compared to like
Mm-hmm.
whatever the thing is. So it's
Yeah,
not that crossover.
there's some people that cannot do that. Like
Yeah,
I believe Sarah can't do it at all.
yeah. I will admit, what he does a little bit later is something that I couldn't do, but and that was actually added to the movie from like outside of the game. But I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, we're basically given the premise of it. He's a convict. He did something pretty bad, and everybody doesn't like that. So he has to basically be
Earn himself back into
dropped into
society.
yeah,
Hmm.
dropped to the Suicide Squad. And they even say like, "What are we? Are some kind of iron lung?"
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Where's the blacksmith?" No,
Oh, no.
and then as he's like it said, it's the first half hour. It's pretty slow as he's like wiping these things off the coordinates. He's like, "All right, good. Now I gotta go here." And the more he's doing this, very interesting that he starts seeing something else. And
There's noises too.
yeah, there's noises happening, and then all of a sudden he loses one of his oxygen bars, which is very interesting because he's only been down there for what looks to be a few minutes. Like, ooh, spooky. Uh,
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
submarine is shitty.
yeah, he is welded in there.
Hmm.
Right. Uh-huh.
And they have to close the port. They have to close the front port because like that's just all like super pressurized.
And
And
I
it's like
believe
imagine if you were like going to like to go see the Titanic or something like that, and like you need to like make sure your thing's like properly pressurized,
so. Apparently,
kind of thing.
in the game, the reason they do that is because like the Iron Lung was not designed for that depth.
Yeah, the iron lung in the game is not designed for that. Which fun fact, they added a cheat mode later where you can actually just open the fucking front port, and instead of taking the pictures, you can just see directly out,
Oh
which
dear,
kind of makes it
That's
scarier. Not gonna lie.
terrifying. Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
help! Let's. And as as he's getting there, the little proximity things start going off and he takes a good look, and it looks like a big skeleton.
It doesn't look normal.
Doesn't look normal, and then
Looks like
suddenly
a-
there's multiple pings going off, and
So it's funny because the way we were watching the game last night was through Chibidoki, and like you can ask Jake, like anytime the thing started pinging off, like I actually started making noises because like that noise just triggers the fuck out of me now.
oh yeah, like
Because
you will
in the
now.
game, like it'll just go off sometimes and then it'll stop going off, and it's like, oh, something was right next to me. Cool, awesome, like sick. That's awesome.
Thick, I'm scared.
So, unfortunately, in the movie, they don't really give it a chance to breathe like they do in the game, which I kind of wish they did a little bit, because like as soon as like the thing starts going off, then it like bangs the ship, and then like we kind of get into that, as opposed to like where like I said in the actual like game, like there are just times where you're literally not moving, and you'll see the fucking left side, front side, back side, and then it'll go off, and it's like, oh, something was just right next to me, and it's gone now. And you can actually take a picture of it if you like spin the craft in time and fire off the camera.
Yeah, we get a good look at it quite a good number of times in this movie.
Yeah, we do.
That fucking those creatures, man.
At a certain point, I thought that he had gotten like swallowed by something, and he was navigating its like intestines instead of just a cave system.
Oh, the second part. Okay, yeah, that sounds very freaky. Yeah. So after he's brought back up, we see the team that is sort of giving on the other side of the other side of the intercom, and they're just like they're completely ignoring him as he's trying to say like, oh, there's something down here, and it's like, oh, you're going back down. It's like, you're not listening to me, and he gets so annoyed that he hits the camera button, and what it was a really good scare was as we see what everybody looks like from the outside, and it freaks him out for a moment, and it turns out it's a bit of a red herring because a moment ago, like a moment later, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why'd you use the camera? It's like, what do you mean? It's just a normal camera. A normal camera doesn't work through blood. It's an X-ray.
You just literally gave us all cancer. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
And then Bro was like, I didn't know.
And like, yeah, and then like,
they should
I
have told
appreciate
him that. I do.
They should have told him, yeah.
That should have. That's a bit of a you problem. Just saying.
I feel,
but,
especially like if maybe she didn't really like him because he's a convict, I guess.
Oh, he's a convict.
Like
he's a convict, but at the same time, he's in charge of an X-ray gamma gun. You kind of need to let someone know so they don't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Even the second guy was like, well, yeah, she should have told you. I don't know why she didn't.
Like fucking Troy Baker's like, yeah, man, no, dude, this kind
and then we got one of a few cameos here. So we get, of course, Troy Baker in person.
Rob, one of the few times you've ever seen Troy Baker on a screen. It's fucking weird.
And the welder that got blasted with the X-rays, that was Jacksepticeye.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
I am very familiar with that man's face.
Yeah, his mouth, it was covered, I think.
I was actually kind of freaked out by like the fact that like in the opening credits that fucking Mick Lauer was in the Mick Lauer was in it. For reference, if you don't know, in Smiling Friends he was Mr. Bug, and if you've seen Dragon Ball's Peas, he's Goku.
What role did he play in the movie?
I think he played like one of like. The credit was really funny, and I didn't see it till like it was already leaving. Like the credit was like the guy who was there or whatever. And I was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, we got some Newgrounds alumni with Smiling Friends, and now with Iron Lung. Like we truly made it, boys.
I really appreciate the fucking red herring that was like blasting everyone with the X-ray. Because it's a
red herring.
Once we see all the skeletons on the screen, like it does play a sound for a good second when when Simon sees it on the monitor, because he thinks they're like fucking that they're not human, and then like that's why I was saying it's a red herring, because you think like, oh, they're monsters too. It's like, no, you just blasted us with X-rays, you fucker.
Shit hurt, and like it immediately killed Jacksepticeye, which was wild.
Yeah, because he was right next to it, like even
Yeah, he
even
was the one who,
closer,
like,
even closer than what's her face. Like and he vomited almost immediately.
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm fucking got turbo cancer, you fucker. I've got Deadpool cancer."
Get Deadpool cancer. I got like all around cancer, like all bad cancer.
I am all the cancer.
And so he does show regret, which is very interesting for a convict. Like, I wonder why, like somebody who has done such a possibly a horrible thing and is being sent here for recompense. Why does he feel sorry? And then we get a somebody references an event that triggers Simon. It's Pendulum Station.
Parallelogram station.
And
Firmament station, I think. Firmament.
Yeah, and Simon immediately turns around and looks at the speaker as like that triggers him immediately. It's like, that was not my fault.
It's not my fault. You're gay.
That wasn't my fault. That was the furries.
That was the furries point. That's why it's called the Firmament Station.
It was the furry of '87.
And they really, they liked. I'm pretty sure they fucked with him with that one, because they said the glass that was on the Iron Lung said came from was a surviving piece of glass from the station. So as he's being lowered down, he starts to hear something, and we notice something moving in the background. And one of my favorite tricks was, like, before we do that, we do see his face, and we see something move in front of the camera. And it's just like, oh, there's something there. And I immediately turned
to my buddy, and I was like, "That's not in the
game." Amy.
And then, oh yeah, and I forgot to say, like, as revenge for blasting them all with radiation, they kind of just drop him right back in, and we see gravity just go away for a second as he falls. And then,
fun fact about the set is, like, they basically recreated the set. Like, it's all the entire submarine is practically done, and they actually put like that thing like on like a gyroscope. So all the times you see Marky Moo just getting fucking thrown around, that's all real. Like, he is getting the shit kicked out of him, and respect to him for fucking like actually putting in the time, because that was
hits.
Yeah, like, because dude, like, and it's funny because like he had a follow-up thing after the filming of the movie like a couple months ago, and he was walking around inside the sub in the game, and he was just like, oh boy, and like he kept staring at the fucking speaker, and he's like, that's there. And that is there.
And because he's like already getting super paranoid, like he thinks someone else is in there, he's like, shut the fuck up to Troy Baker. And he's like, you know what, fuck you, man. And then
fuck you, bro.
And we see he's gonna go swing on this thing that he doesn't quite know what's there. So there's nothing there, but there is like an extra monitor.
Which fun fact about that monitor, that was actually added in a second patch to the game. And the way it works in the game is that you could basically sit down and type in inquiries, and you can learn about the game's world building by asking questions. Like, what is the Quiet Rapture? And it's like it tells you a quick little synopsis about the Quiet Rapture, and you can look inside the thing for like key terms, and it's like, oh, the only people who survived were like part of like the Mars stations. Like, oh, Mars, and you type in Mars, and you get like basically an entry about Mars. So like you actually.
And then there's space stations as well.
Like all the different names.
The
so just like you can actually type in Firmament Station or whatever, and you can actually get like a little thing, and like that's as adaptation goes, this is almost 1-to-1, like perfectly like adapted to
Mhm.
the game. It's kind
Yeah,
of
and
crazy.
if I remember correctly, during interviews, wasn't like all the stuff with Simon and the story, like that's all the stuff the creator wanted to put in, but didn't have not necessarily the time, but I think he just didn't
Just
like.
he just didn't
Have the
have it because
resources.
it's one of those things
Resources,
where
yeah.
this is a game made by a single fucking guy,
Yeah, which
Right.
which
and
funnily
not everybody is Toby Fox, unfortunately.
well, I was going to you say that, but remember this guy also made like another fantastic game called Dusk. Like I
I've
didn't
never heard
realize
of that.
Dusk. Okay, so to be fair, if you're not in the boomer shooter scene, then I guess yeah, you wouldn't have heard of it. It's it's a callback to older retro in like '90s first person shooters like Blood and Blood 2, Fear, that kind of stuff, and
Hmm.
Redneck Rampage. But like I didn't know it was the same developer. I was like, oh, this guy. Like I need to pay more attention to this game dev from now on, because
Mhm.
this guy makes nothing but bangers.
Hmm.
uh,
So, like the monitor shows this message, like saying that like, yo, they're fucking with you. Like you're just
so
down there.
hold
They
on,
don't care about
Well,
you.
hang on. Before that,
you
like
went ahead again.
No, no,
So
did it?
yeah,
Because he
no,
was looking
before no,
around.
he
no,
didn't
before
open the
that,
thing.
yeah, he basically was looking where that body was, basically that like phantom or whatever that was in the ship with him, and that's when, which me and Jake were talking about this too, like the clever use of the camera, like
As light.
light,
Oh,
like
I
yeah,
love
it
that
was
so
really
much.
cool,
I'll talk
and
about
like
a segment later
the
about
the
that.
cinematography of it is done really well too, because like there are certain points where you could actually see the camera, like the camera's like in a different position, but he's not paying attention to that because he's just trying to fucking like get there. Which also, it's established that the camera is set up on a separate power system, because he wasn't even supposed to be able to activate the camera during that scene where he blasts everybody with radiation, and it's established that it's on a separate power system, which will come back later.
Yes.
But
So
yeah, using the light from the thing as a camera, as a like using
the
the
camera
camera's like
screen.
screen as a light, so he could see where was going on, and he opens up a little panel and he finds a piece of paper that says "cross the wires," which there are times where like I won't. It's this movie isn't a one shot movie where like it's like
Well,
all in one shot kind of thing,
you did
but it's
you did miss something, and like not only that, that piece of paper was attached to something. It was
yeah, it
attached
was
to a
attached to
wristband.
a wristband of a medallion, and once again, Mark like really showing off his acting chops. Is that like like you could see the range of emotions that go through his face when he looks at this medallion,
I
and we don't
whatever that
immediately know
It's
what
the
it
symbol.
tree
is.
of Eden.
I
Mhm.
am getting that as a new tattoo. I
Mhm.
like. I cannot wait. That I need to get a better look at that medallion so that I can like have it drawn and then like give that
Mhm.
to an artist, because that was amazing.
Yeah.
So he
And
must
And,
be from Eden,
mhm.
space station.
so
Hint,
as
hint.
World building much.
so he looks at the piece of paper that says "cross the wires," and like we were talking about his acting. I do like as this sort of like little bits of frustration as he has to keep tapping the button to like flash the camera, because he just
Hmm.
needs to, like, he's doing this and he's like.
And like I appreciate like the way he like reaches for it too. It's just it's like it's so like
the
like
the
real.
progression from like full on presses to like, I think at one point when he's sitting down he only like hits it with like two fingers
Yeah,
after
just tapping it. Yeah.
uh so he crosses the wires, and like good on him, like for again the natural light of the sparks that happens when you cross wires, because and
Hmm.
I do think he nearly hurts himself doing that,
Well,
which
he hurts himself
because
the second time.
yeah, because he's
Yeah.
because you know you're fucking with live wires.
Yeah, a little bit.
uh, and this brings up so it powers up the monitor, and then an audio recording starts playing. basically going like, "Oh, I am a prisoner. They're gonna fucking let you die. Fuck
Yeah,
They
I
them."
mean,
don't care
shit.
about you, bruh.
They hate you. We talk
They
about
don't
you
like
behind
you.
your back all the time.
Listen,
Chill.
brother.
They're not gonna bring you back. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
You're
listen
done.
here.
Oh, yeah, brother.
They don't
Yeah,
think
brother.
you're worth anything.
You're in an
Got me
iron lung,
screaming it.
brother.
You gotta,
Iron
you
Lung
gotta,
is ready.
you gotta be like an iron lung to rise to the top. Do you dig it?
I'm sorry,
And he
Macho
says-
Man. I want to live.
Yeah, as I said, I'm sorry,
Well,
Macho
that's
Man Randy
too
Savage. I
damn
want to
bad.
which I appreciate too. And yet, like, time lock the fuck in, Samurai.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so during his like little excursion back up to the surface, they attach like
Oh yeah, he
a
needs to get a
iron claw
sample.
to the thing, and he has to basically get a sample of the skeleton, and like
They
he
tell him he
has
has to
to.
ram it.
Yeah, and like skip ahead a little bit. There is the bit where he's about to ram it, and like
Excuse
I
me.
I don't know what kind of like horror or whatever this is. Like the closest thing I can think to it is like Castaway, but like the idea of I'm kind of terrified because the only thing that's keeping me alive is the submarine. I kind of don't want anything bad to happen to it. So like I don't want to ram the thing because I don't know if my submarine is going to take it.
And meanwhile,
Like
she was suggesting not just to ram it. She suggested ramming it at full speed.
speed. And he's just like, "What the fuck, man? Like,
What the fuck's wrong
is
with
it
you?
gonna, yeah, like, is it gonna deal with that? Like, and he's just like, yeah, probably." And so, yeah, he rams the thing, and he evidently pisses something else off because we get the slam applier happening where he just starts getting thrown across the submarine. And it's done. The cinematography of this movie is also done really well too, because there's the point where like he has the proximity alarm or whatever going off, and while he's towards the back of the sub, like you can clearly see the proximity in the background as the thing's moving around the ship, but it's not showing it like, well, it's not like drawing attention to it, but like if you're paying attention, you could see the thing moving around his sub. Like it's just there
Oh.
are multiple aspects to like uh like analyzing media, like the writing of a thing, the acting of a thing, the world building, the cinematography, the costume design.
The
This
character arcs,
movie
is like
this movie kind of hits everything perfectly. It's like why it said 10 on a 10. Like it unironically
That's
kind of is. Like
crazy.
it does everything right. Like
and this is why I'm gushing so much, because I do kind of think I'm the harshest here out of
Yeah.
like the four of our regular cast members. So for a movie to impress me this hard, like I'm just like, okay, that's it. I'll not only am I gonna fucking get a tattoo, no, I'm gonna fucking buy this one. I'll get physical media. I'll get whatever comes out in relation to this. I'm getting. I loved this movie.
yeah, this movie was amazing. Like I remember like coming out of it and like just going, "Oh my god!" Like fuck, actually like freaking out. Like I was like, that was actually a great movie. Like
So what caught my attention was the note, but like I would say the note, but like the note from the game, but I think it was the audio used as the note. And is
oh,
there's this sentence uh and it says it hold on.
Are you pulling the actual quote up?
If there's still hope, it lies beyond the veil.
hmm.
And they're like, and there's this weird thing. We'll come across it because we're not there yet. But this, I was watching a video, this like based off of lore, I guess, and like, it was like, if you think about it, it's the final book of the Bible of Revelations. There was like so many similarities, it's quite terrifying. Because the
Like
quiet
the
rapture is everybody going to heaven, and then
Mhm.
it's just Yeah. And then
Well, like to compare
there's
like
red
to thing
blood
to like
moons, and I'm just
like
like, what the fuck?
yeah, like raining blood, and like to compare it to
Yeah.
like to compare this like to 40K, like the idea of like all paradise planets
Oh,
literally
I
disappearing,
I'm
like
going to jump ahead 0.3 seconds. The Quiet Rapture is the equivalent of old fucking night, except 700 times worse.
mhm.
What's
Because
in
Like
old
the
that's the
night is
thing
fucking
when
is like
everyone was just
what's
like
what's
'cause,
in the
next to each
pod
other, not
was
gone.
they said is stuff we cannot make anymore. It's like that's an STC.
like yeah, and it's Jake brought this up too, and it's like last night when we were talking, you said that like you'd actually rather live in 40K than the Iron Lung universe.
Yeah.
He's at least I can agree with that actually.
Mhm.
At least
Yeah.
corn's gonna make me angry, and I'll just be able to kill for the rest of my immortal fucking life if I become
Or like you could
descended.
just wind up just going to a paradise planet. Like those literally don't exist in Iron Lung anymore.
Yeah, you could either end
Planets
up on a
themselves
paradise.
don't exist.
I know,
Yeah,
they're
you
just
could either
gone.
end up on a
No,
paradise
no,
planet or
planets
some
planets
aggro.
exist, just
Aggro.
all the shitty ones that like are useless.
And we
Yeah.
can't. What's something I looked up like further in the lore is not only are all the planets gone, like, and as the stars are all gone, the remaining starlight we are seeing is like that's just it. Like the distant view from stars, which slowly are dying out because they are like it's just the lasting image, which is really terrifying when you
Weird.
just think about like stars themselves, because like uh wasn't it isn't it like the North Star has been in, like hasn't it the North Star that's been out for like over like 50,000
Decades.
years, and
Yeah.
like we still aren't even halfway through its life cycle as a star.
Yeah,
And
Yep.
like
and they are you they possibly navigated to this planet, like not this planet, this moon covered in blood, based off like the light of dying stars,
mhm,
of dead stars, I mean, not dying, dead.
gone. No, worse, they're gone. Remember, they disappeared.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even like we can at least say they supernova, they popped. No, they're gone.
Yeah, and as far as we know, the Quiet Rapture wasn't like this thing of them slowly fading out. As far as we know, it was instantaneous.
Yes. Which, like I said,
Imagine
like
you look at the
as soon as
imagine you look
as
at the
soon
night
as
sky and then just suddenly nothing.
like literally the fucking Simpsons like thing, and it's like you are now approaching on the right, nowhere. um,
No.
like, like I said, as soon as I saw the intro about the Quiet Rapture, I was like, oh, I'm getting this. Like I'm hook, line, and sunk. Ironic, I sunk. Because this is suffering. Yeah. But
Uh, so as he's moving along and he's trying to find what he thought was just a skeleton, uh, and he's listening to the message, and he's like, "Sorry, Macho Man, I want to live."
yeah.
Uh, he gets there to what looked like the same spot, and it's gone.
Mm.
And he's like, "You're not gonna believe me. The skeleton's gone. What do you mean it's just gone?"
Well, no, then they're like, well, yeah, it could have moved. And it's like, oh, well, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, nothing in there stays static. Let's
So
see.
he winds up looking for it, finds it, and then rams into it to grab it. Unfortunately, pissing something off, which then goes into the low point of the movie, where like, well, I mean, the whole movie's kind of a low point
It's a
because
low point.
he's underwater, get it? But we get another clever use of the camera for like lighting, and like he gets like a little rinky dicky flashlight from like a beacon from a life vest. Like it's
So
not even a flashlight. Like
yeah, I was actually as he gets tossed around and he noticed there's like sparks, which he said he had to deal with. Uh, he looks around and like as he again just keeps hitting the
it's my
fucking
favorite
flashlight,
scene.
the fucking camera button, and he sees the toolbox. He sees like, oh, water. I had water this whole time, and he just chugs that some
Chugs it.
bitch.
Yeah.
Which you
Because
know
apparently
what?
it's
Fair.
really hot in that sub, is what he kept
Yes.
saying. It's so hot.
And
So
then
science fact, real quick.
yes,
Sorry.
Go
So
for it.
like if the because you know how our atmosphere is like thicker and we're able to breathe it. So like other planets are like thin. So like the temperature
Well, it
is
can be.
fucking scorching.
Well, it can
So
be.
that's so if you think about it, like in his situation, he's scorching. Like it's boiling blood. The whole thing is
Well,
boiling blood.
Well, it can
Is
be.
it though? If the blood isn't
Because he
boiling, we
like
know this.
because it burned him
like an
ahead of time. It burned him, but
It didn't burn him though.
didn't burn him.
no, yeah. The heat of is the fact that that summer. For those who don't know, a submarine is just hot on its own because you're stuck in a tube with an engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: the upper atmosphere of Venus is very similar to ours. It's just that when you get low, it becomes a nightmare hellscape.
Oh dear.
And that's the thing, is Anaya, like that is true about like certain planets, but we don't actually get it established in this movie whether or not that's the case for the atmosphere. Though I guess we could I guess we could just say it, but it's not established in the thing. Because like all we get is them in a spaceship, so we don't actually see like what it would be like outside the atmosphere, except for one point. But I don't know if that technically counts. But
Mm-hmm. And let's see what. So as he's knocked around, he's looking through this kit and uses some
survival
scissors.
kit.
He uses some scissors to unscrew the bolt into this patch, and again, like looking at this like dark tunnel, him going, "Fuck that."
Fuck that.
And as he sees that flashlight, he grabs the water bottle and he tries to put it on. I was like, "Why'd you have to fucking chug it?"
You just gotta get that chug jug status. You know what I mean?
And then of course, because he's not an idiot, he just spits on it and that turns it on.
Yeah.
And then he sees
Showing Simon's resourcefulness, by the way.
yes, his continuing resourcefulness as he also sees that he has tape. So he just decides to just fucking tape the button like to the on position.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So he has a source of light.
Yep.
Yeah, and he starts crawling down this This movie is really good at making you feel claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Like
trying to recreate the atmosphere of the game, and oh my god, it fucking nailed it.
Because I don't normally get claustrophobic. However, there was multiple points where I am just kind of just like, not necessarily biting my hand, but like at the very least, like
holding my hand. Yeah.
Just not doing really well.
I
Yeah.
was just
Yeah,
like,
he was, yeah.
I guess I'm just desensitized to it all because I was not doing that at all.
Like it didn't make you feel uncomfortable at all.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, we've kind of established like there's something not necessarily connected in your brain that feels a response to natural stuff.
Yeah, but anyway, so he finds the black box, which once again, like setting up for later. Like he makes the joke about like of all the things, the fucking black box.
And then he sees the emergency engine restart. But while he's at the end, we see something moving.
Oh my
above.
Shadow
God.
at the top of
So
the
using the lighting from the
Yep.
X-ray, and like it's implied later that what took the thing off, what took the tape off the camera was like just condensation or whatever, but like it is heavily implied that that first bit of tape was pulled off by something.
Yeah. And you
Which,
just
oh, fuck me.
remarkable sound design is you just hear the tape just peeling off.
Yeah.
And there's very clearly just movement as we see like tiny little silhouettes. It's like
Yeah, he did look down. He did look down where he was, and he was like looking, but he didn't think anything of it and just turned it on.
Peek. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like,
because like how else do you explain it? You're the only one there.
Right.
Which then we get into the psychological aspects of it, because it's like, is he by himself? Is part of this a
Is he
dream?
not?
Is this whole thing a dream? It's
They
weird.
They established there's no CO2 scrubbers, so it's also could be hallucination from intake of carbon dioxide.
And then he hits his fucking head twice, where the point where we actually see him bleeding on his scalp. So he has head trauma.
Yeah, he did say I think I got a concussion.
Yeah, I think I got a concussion.
I
don't
know.
And the brain damage. And the brain damage. Oh, hi, Jack.
Oh, right. Well, hello, retarded Terry.
Oh, there's retarded dad. But anyway, we get oh my god, one of my favorite like horror aspects of it, because like this movie blends like a bunch of different horror like genres together, and one of them is just straight up the fear of being underwater and pressure and all that shit. Because once he gets the thing reset, we get the killer beats hull breach, fire.
I was annoyed for
fire.
like
Hull breach fire.
3 minutes.
And then
Lisa needs braces.
dental plan. and then as like
Let's do one more.
He was trying to do it, and just as he closes it, it's the crack just rising up, and then just that little bit of squirt on his face. And
it's like, to people who don't know, he almost Titanicked, like right there.
He almost ocean gated.
That was about to be ocean gated right there. And like, fuck me. And like the shot of like the blood hitting him on the face too. It's like that's so good.
And then the fire, hull breach, fire, hull breach,
fire. Shut the fuck up!
And then it's fucking
For real,
hitting
though.
the speaker with the fire extinguisher. Like, that's what
You might have
all of us would
overreacted
do.
there, Simon, but you know, fair enough.
We'd all crash out at that moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but at the same time, though,
Just
like, and
off.
that was actually something I was actually kind of scared of. Is like, now we can't talk to people outside, and it's like, oh fuck.
Oh.
So it's the isolation like fear or whatever too, like being thrown in there as well. It's like, oh no.
And it's the situation of making your own situation worse.
Exactly.
And keep in mind that he broke it, and the wire it was cut.
Well,
And then
Was it?
Maybe.
Was it though?
Was it?
Well, maybe. Well, we don't. Well, yeah. Motherfucker is not. Once again, motherfucker has literal head trauma. So
And then after all of this, he finally collects himself. He bandages himself up.
Which real quick I want to point out, because remember we're talking about the multiple aspects of movies, like the costume design for this particular spot, like, and I've had to bring it up to my buddy who's a bit of a normie, so he doesn't really like pay attention to stuff like that, but him having the wraps on his arm and taking the bandana off and tying his hair back actually made him look cleaner. So it like shows him like it shows a visual like aspect of him locking the fuck in.
Of focusing,
basically.
yeah. As
Yes,
he finds out that he is stuck in a tunnel. And what's the first picture he looks at? The creature's looking right fucking at him.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You're being watched.
And then
the whole time.
it's it again. It's backing up, and it goes into a tunnel, and we get probably my favorite line in the entire movie. It was like,
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
I'm not here.
Just pretend I am not here.
I just want to go home, man. I just want to go home.
Which is what we've all, like, we say it all the time, like, we quote it, that fucking moment in Batman the Animated Series where that guy who Batman had punched opens the door, sees Batman, closes the door. You see something? Nope. So, that face-to-face with danger, and it's just like, you know what? Tell you what.
And I was a
For
little
some
worried that.
reason-
Go ahead.
So for some reason, I don't know. I guess it's me because I've watched so many of these kinds of movies so often. I assumed some things. I thought that he was going to use the X-rays produced by the camera as like a means to fend the monster off. Like X-rays.
Yeah,
somehow, like, hurt it.
I thought that was gonna be part of it
thought
too.
so,
To be
too.
honest.
Yeah, because it's like, oh wow, like, man, the X-rays. Maybe that's going to if the monster gets really close, the X-rays will hurt it or something. Not kill it, but like make it go away. But I don't know. It was just weird.
So yeah,
since he can't just keep moving back and forth, he instead he looks at the little proximity thing and he's like, "I'm gonna trust you," and starts just slowly moving through these tunnels. He puts the map and a few pieces of the manual on a wall and starts drawing a map.
Yeah, which was really
some.
So, fun fact, that's not in the game. Like, there's not like a whole side cascading cave system. So that was added for the movie, and it was done really well.
Something that for some reason in horror movies and horror TV show they keep forgetting is that people, especially depending on their careers, and in this case, a spacefaring civilization, aren't fucking stupid. So seeing Simon's resourcefulness is a breath of fresh air, because had this been anything else, Simon would just be like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't do this. I'm a janitor. What am I gonna do?
Embarrassed by people.
I was just saying, you did that on purpose.
You did that on purpose. How dare you insult me and my people?
Could you navigate a cave? Could you navigate a cave system?
Give me a mop and a bottle of disinfectant, and I can make you a nuclear weapon.
I like the idea that you're just at the bottom of the ocean in an old-fashioned diving suit trying to mop the blood ocean. I'll get this sooner or later.
You got red on you.
I'm trying to clean.
Yeah, red on.
Go. Do you not see the sign? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, pardon me. No quarrel. And he keeps navigating the caves, and then he comes across what looks like to be a cylinder or a porthole, and he just goes alien shit. It's always alien shit.
Alien. He writes alien shit on the map too, which is hilarious.
Because it's just by this point, he's just trying to get the fuck out of the cave system.
I couldn't give a flying fuck about another civilization. I want to go home.
I would like to leave, please.
I want to go.
I just want to go home. Is that so bad?
Right.
Why doesn't anyone else? So he finally starts moving through this and comes across what looks like another pod.
SM8.
Yes. And his computer starts doing something weird. It connects to it and asks for a password. And he keeps trying to he enters a few things, he just straight up enters password and
then password one. I appreciate password one.
I thought that was a reference to the game, where there's a segment in the game where you need a password, and he's just doing what maybe he did on his streams or what other people have done when they needed to enter the password.
Right. Fuck you.
Right.
And then
Funny.
real quick, there's a really fast thing of "Sorry, brother" on the screen. Did you guys catch that?
I didn't, because I was trying to give a certain someone some popcorn.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
Fuckers.
he was trying to give me popcorn.
But for a split second on the monitor, when it says rejected or whatever, or something, it says something bad. But for a split second, you see on the screen it says, "I'm sorry, brother," which was neat, which was really cool. God, this movie's so good. This movie is ridiculously good. I can't get over how good this movie is.
But we have to talk about the conversation.
Oh, you want to get? Yeah, I mean,
when
we
he
are
lost
here now.
another light of
Yeah, he is
oxygen.
running out of air.
And then there's this person, and she's like, "Oh my god, is somebody there?" Like she's survived. Does it
I
sound
do
right?
wish I do wish the voices were a little different because I caught onto it,
I couldn't
but
tell.
some people were saying that like they couldn't really tell the difference between the lady's voice and the captain's voice.
Oh, did we
I
miss?
couldn't. No, I could tell by the
so-
captain's voice because she seemed more bitchier.
Yeah,
wait.
but like
There's also
I
different
got
accents as well.
yeah, but the thing is like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
could
I-
do a little bit more to like change them up, and
Right.
like
I actually
that was a bit of criticism from a couple different people that I saw, and fair enough.
I do think we missed something though. There aren't enough of us left. I think we missed that entire speech. I think that was either before. I think that was after his first rising.
Oh yeah,
up.
they got into a fight again, and she was like, "There's not enough of us left to be wasting lives away."
But we had to make calculated risk, which was in the trailer. But like, it's such a fucking. It like you could just hear the pure stress in her voice.
Yeah.
Because, again, you think about the situation.
Yep. We are literally
last ones left.
We
We
are
literally
fucked.
we are literally
Yeah.
an endangered
End of the
species at the
universe.
moment.
I
And
don't
there
think we'd be in
is
danger.
no
I think
resources.
we'd be on the extinction list. Like we're like
True.
a generation
Yeah.
away.
Mhm. And you just gave 2 of the people cancer. Good job, dumbass.
So, as he's getting angry, he hits the little. I forgot what those are called when the little ball, the track ball. There we go. He hits the track ball.
Oh,
and
fuck yeah, that was awesome.
We see his basically the previous pictures that the camera had taken, and he starts to use that to like basically plot out like how to get back.
To get out of the cave network.
Yeah, and this is after he also another moment of frustration. He found out that he went in a fucking circle. Which, if anyone's ever played a survival horror game, and you look at your map, and you have that wave of relief, thinking you just explored a whole new area, and you can have a moment of respite, and you went in a fucking circle.
Yeah. It's basically it's like Finding Nemo.
All these squares make a circle.
No, it's the moment. It's the moment in the kelp forest where Squidward thought he was free.
Right.
No, SpongeBob, you are gay.
You're in the iron lung, SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob.
Mr. Krabs, get out of the iron lung! Make me fat ass.
Anyway,
I'm gonna see God.
So, this person keeps talking to him, and he starts going through the separate path.
She gives him coordinates.
And as he's moving upwards, and they start talking.
We're staying, by the way.
He I like to imagine that it's like, all right, I guess we'll stay in the iron lung. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, if we're Warframes in the Iron Lung, fuck that thing. We're ripping that thing apart. Ooh, big deal. Ooh, you can talk to me from my mind. Get over it.
Cosmic horror. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up.
So,
Anyway.
Okay.
as he's moving this, he is starting to go upwards, actually. And we find out that like there was a light. There is a light somewhere down here, and which is very interesting, and possibly a remnant of the I'm blanking.
The rapture, the God, the weird thing, heaven, afterlife, hell.
So
Igloo.
the thingy that was like
being
pulsating was the veil.
Excuse me.
Well, it's being insanely vague, like with the idea of thing, and that's why I was like in a discussion with my buddy about it last night, is that like was that thing part of the Quiet Rapture or was it not? I feel like it's implied enough to say that no, whatever it was, basically didn't have a say in the Quiet Rapture.
It was a result, just like to make a 40K reference. Slanesh just happened to have been coalesced along with the and the Eye of Terror was created. Like I think they just happened to have been byproducts of each
Actually,
other.
I was wrong. There's this thing called the void. And if you listen, because like there's voices along with her talking, you hear like voices of help, like help me. Like it's very unsettling.
Very much say so, yeah.
And he all this time, like I do think part of one of the themes of this movie is like the stages of grief. And
Oh, absolutely.
throughout most of this movie, Simon is in the bargaining stage. Every time he's talking to a new person, he is trying to like bargain his way out of it. It's like this, like we're sending you back down, and then you like to get the sample, and then you'll let me go, right?
You will bring you back up.
Yeah, they get there.
You'll let me go. Like, yeah, I love
then I'm
that
free.
bit.
Like, yeah,
We'll
because
let you back up.
yeah, and he's having, yeah, and he's, like, I like that pause, and then I'm free, because he's trying to, like, cope with the fact that it's like, no, they're very much fucking with him. Well, I'm fucking with him, they're just not going to let him go.
They're not gonna let him go.
So I think they're called the CSI. Wait,
Coalition of
hold
Iron.
on. Yeah,
COI.
COI. Excuse me, not CSI. What?
That's
Okay,
what
CSI.
they're called.
COI.
That's what they're called. That's what
Looks
they're
like
called
I'm-
afterwards.
Eden.
Looks like I'm in an
COI.
iron lung. Yeah!
Oh my god. So like the COI and Eden are like at war with each other because I don't know. It's not really implied on why.
uh, to be fair, like, Apocalypse, there's not enough of you, infrastructure's starting to
Yeah,
crumble,
but it was
infighting is bound to happen.
resources. So they went the Eden people went to Kyoto Station or not Kyoto. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
can't get that station name down. What is it again?
The filament station?
Yes. They went there and like
Well, how did you get Kyoto?
Yeah, like that.
I
Like,
listen.
that couldn't have
I
been
don't
further
know.
away from what it was.
Yeah, like. So, like,
Filament. That is like a
stations
thing in
would
the thing.
be
Kyoto. That is a
I
major city in Japan.
know. I'm sorry.
Hibachi is something teriyaki.
Stop
Subaru.
it.
Mitsubishi.
Honda,
But,
Toyota.
I mean, I guess if you want lore from the game,
Yeah.
the people of Mars, like the space stations around Mars,
Uh,
they kind of have like a resistance against the COI,
right.
and the filament station gets wiped out in the game, which had the last tree, which was used in the movie, and it's implied
Yes.
that Markiplier is from Mars.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's also a line that says that he didn't have a choice in the matter as well.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
Very interesting.
And like they call him a convict, like he did this shit on purpose, and he's like, "That wasn't my
Because
fault."
he was the only one left.
Yeah, that's yeah. Implies the "I'm sorry, brother."
Yeah, I implied brother from like a religious perspective of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're basically considered cults, and well, they could be considered cultists in the game. But the idea of like, in like just like in like any kind of like, because like they're not being subtle with it when they're calling it the Quiet Rapture. Obviously, that's ties to, like, the biblical natures, and there would be cultists of people who believe that this is humanity's like,
Oh yeah,
what's the word I'm looking for?
that was the argument that that Simon and what's her face were having, is that as they were
Ava.
as Ava and him were
yeah.
arguing, it's like the Eden
Which is a
people
stupid
were
name.
were arguing. They were arguing the consequence of that, and it's like, what should one do? And it was just like, yeah, like Eden was right in the sense that like there's nothing left, like to just
Yeah.
accept their fate and then just to essentially die out as a species,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty fucking
And then like
grim.
she was like, "You don't understand. This is bigger than us." And I'm just like, "Brother, you're all dead at this point."
Yeah.
There is that need to survive, no matter what.
I was
Like
about to say,
Yeah.
you could unironically be the last human, and it's just like it's like, oh, I'm gonna still try to survive as long as I am alive. The human race lives on.
yeah. So he runs into a voice lady, and she gives him coordinates, and he gets out of there, and he gets over to where the coordinates are. As he's approaching the coordinates, however, it's revealed that she knows his name is Simon.
And he never said his name. And as he looks at the intercom, the wire's been broken.
Mm-hmm. Which I immediately started getting giddy in the theater. I was like, "Oh my god, we're getting Cthulhu shit! Oh my god, we're getting Cthulhu shit!" I was like, "Yes, yes, 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 yes."
My eyes widened because I was just like, they're not there.
Yeah.
They're not
Like
They
I'm just
are
thinking,
there.
like it was an illusion.
I mean,
like
I actually kind of guessed that. Like,
Mhm.
what about like halfway through the conversation?
So, and as the
We
voices
get
are
an
getting
awesome fucking sequence
yeah,
of the sub getting ripped in half.
the sub getting ripped in half and it pausing as it's happening, and then just
The eyeball.
Yeah.
can we talk
So
about like how
Jake-
many
so
times
Jake,
Mark
don't
like got
talk
like
about the eyeball because Wyatt's gonna play the game. But yeah,
I was gonna also
it
imply that Mark
it
took
was
off
a
his shirt.
really cool reference to the game. That's what
so
that's it.
so hold on. So I would like to commend the fact that Mark just got absolutely soaked in blood multiple times, well, like movie blood, multiple times throughout this film. And
Yeah,
the
and
moment
he actually like he was dedicated to the craft. He actually got like the blood of all of his like followers, like, and that's how he recreated those scenes. It was all practical.
oh yeah, like he went up to all of his subs and like yeah, put a little needle in there. And
Hello, my name is
collected-
Markiplier. I need all of your blood.
I mean, all right, Mark, here you go.
All right, Mark. Sure.
You're gonna make a dope ass movie. Well, thank you, past Mark. You go ahead.
I'm Markiplier.
I'm Markiplier.
Say the thing, Mark. I
Markiplier.
was gonna say he's like I have
Hello,
so
my
many
name is
memes.
Markiplier. I play it, so you don't have to.
Now, now we're gonna get into the lawsuit of '87.
I almost thought of the John Tron quote of "That's not mariachi," but it's like that's not Markiplier. But
So
like,
yeah,
him-
we get this insane sequence
Ooh.
of like him seeing the afterlife, seeing through the veil. What the
possibly
fuck
seeing
was this?
hell.
What is going on?
And then cuts back,
and boom.
and then he vomits, and in the reflection, one of my favorite shots in this fucking movie was seeing the eye in the reflection of the blood.
Yeah.
Like, there are a few like moments in like to once again make a comparison to Shelby Oaks. I said Shady Oaks. To Shelby Oaks. One of the only scary moments in that film was when you saw the incubus and like he just like there was no music, there was none of that stuff, and
Just there.
yeah, it's just
Wait,
like
which time in the prison or in the basement? 'Cause
Prison.
that happened twice.
I'm talking about right after she watched the videotape and it was in the reflection in the window.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. We could shut on Stuckman all you want to. There were some pretty good shots from that movie.
There were
there's
good
pretty good
moments,
stuff.
but it makes you wonder like was that him or was that Flanagan?
It was probably fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Chris was too busy peddling gambling apps.
so there's
yeah.
there's them reflection in the blood, and then I think it's either coming up or it just
That's coming
happened.
up.
The him turning around and seeing the creature in his chair turning around, like,
He was just standing there. Actually, he was just.
chills down my
Pretty chill.
spine, because it just, there's how you
There was
do
no
this sort.
music.
Yeah, you
There was
just,
nothing.
the problem with a lot of modern horror movies is that he just won't let it fucking sit there.
Mm-hmm.
True. There needs to be a loud noise or like the violin,
Don't let. Like I
Mhm.
spooked you.
which is, which honestly I am tired of the fucking violin buildup.
No,
Yeah.
violin
I'm really
buildup's
tired
good.
of that shit.
Like, even films I enjoy. I love the air vent sequence in fucking Alien. At the same time, like, it ends with a fucking jump scare of the alien going bleh.
Blade.
And it gets him.
In defense of Alien, I think it does enough build up to justify the jump scare.
It does. It's just one of those things of, like, after the fact, it has not aged as well as it could have.
And you
Are there-
get jump scared almost every time. Almost.
Are there any jump scares in this movie?
No.
No.
Yeah, there's not, right?
That I
It was just
remember.
very unsettling
Maybe-
and very uncomfortable.
So maybe,
Like everything is like built. There's
maybe
everything like
during
built
the,
up to it though. That's the thing.
maybe the explosion, like them ripping into the sub, might have gotten someone in the same way that a jump scare gets someone, because it was loud and sudden.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I almost don't count that, because, like, it actually worked. And also, again, like, it
builds up
happens,
to it.
it builds up to it, and then once it happens, it's fucking silent.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, proper use of like psychological horror here now, because we finally get back to the quote unquote real world, and Mark is like screaming at the speaker. He's like, "Fuck you! You're not real! Stop fucking with like screaming! Stop fucking with me!" And then, man, like the part that actually broke my heart is like because he asked the lady, "What's my name?" And then she just straight up says, "We don't actually know.
We never got your name.
You sent me down here to hell, and you don't even know my name." It's
Yeah,
like,
so it
fuck.
implies the note
Yeah.
was right, or the voice note.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Which-
like we probably already knew it was going to be correct when we got to it.
Yeah,
Which
implies
man,
what I said. It was a lie. That there
Mhm.
was other people being sent.
yeah, and then like we get the part where he's like, "Stop fucking with me, you're not real," and he grabs the wire and it's clearly plugged in. It's like, oh shit, and so it does this insane thing because it's like, is this him going crazy? Is this real? Was what he saw real?
Excuse me.
Did he die? Like,
And then she reveals, like, you shouldn't even be alive. You would have run out of air. You would have, like, you apparently haven't been in contact for days.
days.
And he had one bar left.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they were going to leave him. They were just like, come on, pick me up. We can't risk it. And then that's when he, once again, goes back into bargaining and says, it's like the second
State?
pod. Yeah.
Well, no. He actually goes into full despair mode because they're basically saying they're going to leave him, and he has nothing to bargain with. And then he just casually brings up SM8, and then it's like, wait, you saw SM8? And like that's when it's revealed that's my bargaining chip. I can go back and get it. I can go in there and get the thing.
And
Which-
yeah, he's,
One of my favorite interactions in the movie is him trying to put the password in, and it's
okay,
like, God.
yes.
Like that was
Like-
it's like it's too real.
Humor in
what-
horror
what?
movies is
Shift
can
control
be
what?
used very sparingly, and like we had that moment, like, just pretend I'm not here. The password thing is my second favorite line in the entire movie, because we have all had that moment
It's like-
where
It's like what? Like,
we literally had this
yeah,
moment
Control
before
what?
we were recording. We were fucking about to play Marvel Rivals, and he was just like, "What's the keyboard command?" It's like, Alt Enter.
Oh yeah, no, it was we were playing. I was trying to play Guilty Gear, and like the resolution was like a tiny little screen on my screen, and I was like messaging him like, "What is the thing? You don't know what the thing is?" And it's like it's this. Thank you.
And then they were going there. So
If you've ever worked in tech and ever worked with anybody in tech, like you immediately get like that idea of like
and
it's like what was it again?
well, no, that's why since I do work like partially with tech and so does Slur. A good number of things when you're trying to read off something is normally like saying it out phonetically. So like Apple, like Alpha, Paul, Leo, Edward.
Yeah. So he gets the password, he gets the thing, and we get a really cool montage of like we haven't talked about this,
Of
but
him
he
descending
has been
back into madness.
like we haven't talked about this, but there have been like flashes to like whatever his previous life was of him like in the Eden the filament station with the last tree or whatever, and like we see him as a child too. So like we see that he's grown up basically he's basically a spacer. Um, and we get like a montage of like all of the voices like overlaying as he's like trying like to go
and
back to the
one
spot.
of the pictures is just a bunch of eyes.
Yeah, that was creepy. Like
And
there's a picture where we get one picture of the thing and we just see like a bunch of holes and stuff like that, and then we get almost the exact same picture and all the holes are full of eyeballs and it's like, oh fuck me.
and then one and I do appreciate like another moment of frustration. Apparently, like it just there's a shot where it cuts to the tape on the button as it just peels off and falls to the floor, and Mark's going, "Oh, come on!" and it just a pile of like these tape
Of tape.
X's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we see him throw the cylinder or whatever that thing's called that holds the tape together. The core, I
Yeah,
guess.
the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roll.
Rolling, 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 rolling. What?
I don't have a Paris Prime. Why not?
Now I know you'll be loving this shit right here.
And
Right
Yeah, so yeah,
here.
the entire time, like the entire time Markiplier is going back to SMA, it's playing Rollin' by Fred Durst or by like the Limp Bizkit.
So then he gets back, he downloads the data, and as he's moving, it then shows like the voice.
Oh,
the ghost voice.
there's actually a really cool shot of like the SM8 that we get that makes it look like a monster mouth.
Yes.
But then like
Yeah.
it just reveals the rest of the picture and it's like, no, this is just the top half of the submarine that's ripped in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it turns out like with some of the lines that the ghost was trying to say to him was actually the audio recording from the black box.
Yes.
Yes.
Which was
And-
really cool.
Oh, and as I kind of mentioned like a bit earlier, the whole thing of the other black box is that it apparently has stuff that cannot be built. It's got blueprints, which is why they desperately need it. Like,
And
it's
apparently
gonna help
data
repair-
on potentially the afterlife, which is like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. And yeah, the captain's gonna get in her own fucking sub to go get him. 30 minutes.
So 30 minutes. And so he gets the data and he's about to be like, yep, I'm the fuck out of here, Lamau, peace out. And then we get fucking Cthulhu going, no, dog, you don't get to leave yet. And it's like, oh, fuck.
As it's like, as he's leaving and the proximity alert is just going behind him.
Going insane crazy. And, well, quick, and so, yeah, Simon starts getting into, like, a epic rap battle with a cosmic entity.
Yeah.
What got me
And
was
to the-
very scary. But she was like,
Until to the point where he just says, you know what, motherfucker, have you read Call of Cthulhu? And it goes, no. Ram that bitch! That was
God, but I don't.
so fucking satisfying.
That was just like Call of Cthulhu. I'm gonna just ram a boat into you.
I'm just gonna ram a boat into you, bitch.
How do you think Cthulhu felt after that? He was just like, did that motherfucker just hit me with a boat?
Hit me with a fucking boat.
He was probably like, how you rammed
fucking
the
dare you?
congealed mass of energy of my physical form with a boat, and you son of a bitch! I'm gonna go in your nightmares tonight.
I'm gonna
Like,
shit in your cereal.
Like,
tomorrow.
that didn't even hurt. That's just like I did.
I
felt it. Doesn't mean it hurt.
He was offended that the attempt was even somewhat successful.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he either
Cover me
runs
for a
it
moment.
over or stabs it with a fucking like the claw arm. But yeah. And then we start getting into basically the end game of the movie. and it starts getting really grody and disgusting and
Yes.
horrible.
And it starts with the fact that the thing is now kind of chasing him, and the captain comes back on the horn, and like she's coming in all staticky, and
Oh, I
she
want to point
base
out. I want to point out, by the way, it was used earlier, but like, he actually puts the binder in the controls to wedge it
yes,
basically on, which was really cool.
yes, because like the submarine is it's very static. Like you can only go forward when you hold the throttle forward. It's
Yeah,
it's much less of a submarine and more like a fucking tank,
yeah.
because the propeller because a submarine would still be moving forward. Like if you like the only way that would really stop it would be current, which I guess you
Mhm.
could argue since the blood ocean's like always moving, then
Congealed. Well, it
yeah.
says good. It says it's always moving, but then it's
Excuse me.
like it congeals and like fucking like gets fucked up or whatever. It's
Yeah,
weird.
coagulates
I mean,
like blood.
it's blood. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like it's fucking doesn't follow the laws of physics. But
And so the captain lady is just like I need you to just grab the black box, and he's like, wait, you said you'd get me out of here. I said that, but I don't like. I'm sorry, I can't give you your freedom. Like,
mhm.
but I need you to just do this fucking thing, and then she fucking dies.
What the
Like,
captain
Cthulhu
lady?
kills her.
Yeah,
yeah,
the captain lady dies.
Cthulhu
Cthulhu
just
kills
fucking
her.
killed her.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, I don't know
assume.
why. I don't know why. I don't know why I asked that. I don't know why I asked that as a question. Yeah, sorry, that
Well,
was
it
weird.
was. Oh, go ahead, Max.
You're just like, are you sure? It's
Are you
like,
sure?
Are you sure?
Sure?
Are you sure?
Cthulhu, is
Pretty
that
sure.
you? Are you trying to fuck with me? Like, what is it? What are you?
Pretty sure. Threw an iron lung into space.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you
Oh,
sure?
are you
Are
sure?
you sure? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Gets
It
kicked
was
by his
very
wife.
unsettling that she
His
was
neck snaps.
talking
Are you sure?
that voice though to
Mhm.
fuck with him the whole time,
Yeah, of course.
and then like
Because
she was like,
it
"It's
probably
right
ate the other
behind
lady's
you," type
soul or whatever.
spooky shit.
Oh, and
Mhm.
as he takes off his bandages, by the way, he's covered in like
Yeah.
he's starting to get cysts and
Oh, like he's
boils and like
We're leaving at
the
this one, buddy.
and now the Zaku, I already have that. Do I have anything proteoparm? Yeah, I'll grab that.
like he in
Uh,
it. Did he in it? Like the
the
blood is like
submarine itself is
living.
transforming.
Yeah, because like the
Yeah,
blood around it, I feel like it was like just like a living organism at this point.
it
It was
was.
turning
Yeah.
into a
Yeah.
lung, like
Mhm.
an iron lung.
I like
Ah.
that.
Oh, that's why they call it
Uh-huh,
that.
uh-huh, uh-huh,
Ah.
uh-huh.
Do you
Uh,
have Markiplier in a can? You do.
Bring it butter on them out. Uh-huh,
uh-huh,
uh-huh.
uh-huh.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, sorry.
that'd be a funny edit. I grabbed the thing, unless it was already grabbed. No, it wasn't.
I'll grab it then.
Yep.
Thank you.
You can grab all the resources too. Put
Oh, yeah.
the book away.
But yeah,
The scene where
so,
he gets
so-
attached to the gas tanks.
And you
Oh,
see,
man.
he gets hurled like so. What happened was he touches one, he gets stuck, and then his other arm just gets flung into the fucking other pipe as he gets
Yeah.
like strung like a marionette.
yeah.
And he like
Yeah.
uses boot to rip off one hand. He's free, but then he's just like he's got to do it for the other one. And
All you
very
hear is
gory.
"It's behind you," and
And
then
Yeah,
he's
dude.
trying to like get it off really fast.
the very gory effect of it just fucking him ripping his arm off.
Which
Yeah.
fucking metal.
He didn't scream. He was just like, "Ah, ah."
Eh.
He was
And
probably
then I
too
really-
tired to scream.
And then I really love
Probably.
this aspect where he goes, "It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me," and like you see like him like slowly getting deformed and shit as well, dude. It's so crazy.
Yeah, which apparently
Made me
it
think
was him
that he was
turning
looking
into
at
that.
himself earlier.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think the creature he was looking at was him.
Himself, yeah.
Because the way the creature moved was the same way, almost the same way that he turned around in the chair when he thought someone was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should saying voting when we already voted.
Oh, sorry. I just had to back out for a second to grab some weapons because I had to do that last mission with only secondary.
Oh dear.
Okay, so yeah, and this is a metro cell, so I need to make sure I actually bring my shit. Yeah, but you move towards the objective.
So as a
But so yeah, then we get into like the end game of the movie where like yeah, he 127 hours himself, which brutal as shit. And like I said, I had some there was some kids in the theater because obviously this is a Markiplier movie, and boy oh boy, did they sound like they
Those
were
kids
not
were
having a great
traumatized.
time. Like they were just straight up not having a good time.
Apparently, the parents looked at not rated. Oh, that must be safe for children.
not
It was
rated,
rated
rated
R.
And no, I saw it. My theater had it listed as not rated.
Oh,
That I don't think that's.
that's funny.
I don't think that's. I don't want to say that's not legal, but like I thought, like for your film to be released in theaters, it has to be reviewed by the MPAA, and like it has to be given a rating.
Possibly, maybe. I don't know, maybe you're looking
14,000
at it wrong.
cargoes of blood.
Like, good on him because the moment all of this would have happened, I would have just been like, I need to take like several showers. I
Like
don't,
7,
I
10,
don't,
20 showers.
Well, like
I do not
I
feel
kind of want to play
clean.
the like when he plays Iron Lung with the cheats afterwards, to show you. But like he does seem fucking exhausted. Because
Yeah.
so in that video he said that he wrapped recording. Like sorry, he finished all of his the parts that he was in basically. Like there were still parts of like needed to be for like a CGI and shit like that, but like his acting was done with the movie.
So I would like to point out, like, so there's a few people that are, of course, just fucking lying all over the place. I know internet gonna be interneting.
What?
Somebody in it. I know. What? No.
What? No. The internet is
Somebody.
like, what is that from Transformers? The internet's all truth.
Somebody said like, "Oh, Iron Lung's already doing bad, so bad that Mark cried at like the lack of showings." And somebody rightfully pointed
What?
out, somebody,
What?
yeah, hold on, as I'll explain. Uh, the footage that was showing him crying turns out was from a stream where he found out that his hometown of Cincinnati, Ohio, sold out
Yeah.
multiple theaters.
Yeah.
Like, and there were a few showings that Mark himself showed up, and he was like, "Hello, everyone. My name is Mark." And then,
Char's like,
You're
well,
welcome.
it should have been me, not him.
oh yeah, as he made a joke of like, I was expecting
Yeah.
Markiplier to like come from the ceiling at Tampa.
From the
It's
ceiling.
like, okay, Charlie, moving on.
I mean, because it was an event, though. Like that's the thing is that I think he went on opening night.
uh-huh. This the computer. Uh,
So I could use help with the boss fight, by the way.
I'll,
So
I'll
yeah, yeah, the going through the rivers of blood thing, like like that was rough.
Oh, just getting absolutely soaked to the fucking brim with blood as it's flooding in. And he's just like, "Bah, bah."
It's like, oh my god, this is so awful. This is awful. It's like this is the worst. This is the worst. Actually, the worst.
It's like, could you fucking not, please?
No.
And
I
that
don't
last
think I shall.
that last shot of the few last shots of the submarine imploding in the mouth
Yeah.
of
So wait. Yeah. Well,
not
no. I want to
Cthulhu.
point out that he did that. Like
Yeah.
he opened up the port to basically implode the fucking submarine. Which, in case you don't know about science, that probably fucked Cthulhu up.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah.
didn't they just show him like blowing up as well?
Yeah.
Kind of.
For those who are wondering, an implosion is damn near instantaneous.
Yeah.
There's a very disturbing video of like a simulation of what happened to the Ocean Gate people. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
they were liquefied in like 0.3 seconds.
Yeah. Don't worry, they did not last long.
Yeah, thankfully, yeah, they didn't suffer.
Yeah.
And we get this last shot and that's of the life vest black box just floating in the surface, and then a light shining on it. End of fucking movie. Everybody in my theater was they kept sitting down like as if there was gonna be a post credit scene.
I was sitting there like, oh, yes.
I wasn't anticipating one because like I'm kind of over post credit scenes by this point. I just want to kind of.
I was honestly just there because like I was just like gushing at that point. I was like, that was a fucking banger of a movie. Like I literally just said that straight up. That movie was phenomenal, and yeah, like without a doubt, like it's one of the best movies. And fucking God bless Markiplier for putting his heart and soul into that shit, man.
Funding it, starring it, directing it, editing,
like part writing. Yeah.
Like yes, that was great.
He did craft services.
Yeah, he even took off his shirt for the movie too, which was awesome.
I was eating that cookie. What?
He is a very attractive man.
That's a beautiful man.
I would eat. You would be the bite of 97, wouldn't you?
87.
87.
Nah, you know what? No, you heard what I said.
You know what? I don't think I will.
I don't know. No. I don't know what you said, huh?
You'd be the bite of 97.
Oh my god.
No, she was 87.
87. Anyway. So yeah, it's
just
So the other movie that was out is like Send Help or whatever for
I will go see that,
and
because
apparently though it is outperforming that.
That's amazing.
Also, I want to point out too that fucking like fake news. It's like, oh, he's crying because it's not doing that well. It's like, dude, he's sold out theaters on multiple continents. Fuck off.
Yeah, the internet lying and all this. Like, he's clearly just trying to get fucking clickbait, rage, all that kind of stuff. Because I've also seen other reviews just straight up call this movie shit, and it's like, oh, you're just
wrong.
You're just wrong.
They're just wrong. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. This movie's objectively well made.
And everybody in the comments was just like, TikTok has ruined your brain, brother.
Yeah.
Like, and another comment was just like, bro was just mad you couldn't play Subway Surfers during the movie. Oh,
that's amazing.
His comments were roasting him alive.
Good.
Yeah, very good, because it's like you said something really fucking stupid and really shitty. Alright. So,
but yeah,
any other comments?
Like the only like criticism I could think of like that would kind of do it is like I guess there was like not really that well the soundtrack was a little forgettable, but like at the same time it uses the ambience uses the silence to its advantage, which is insanely I forgot to mention this too. Unfortunately we all had like different theater going experiences. This movie is similar to A Quiet Place, where this movie is not the best to be seen in a theater with people. And I was really scared because, like I said, I had kids in my theater. Like, there was a bunch of guys next to me. We were kind of joking about the trailers, and I made them laugh about it. But I was kind of scared they were going to be like dude bros about it. The only person who was making noise in the theater was me when I was trying to, like, not cough for the movie because I was fucking dying.
Oh, but yeah, it's same. I think you got me.
My movie was silent.
Sick, motherfucker, because I...
Somehow.
What? I was about to say, are you accusing me?
From our makeout sessions.
No, because he was sick during the fucking Rumble Pit, which will be released sooner or later.
Yes.
It'll release like sometime next year. Don't worry.
I made some sacrifices.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
But he was sick during that, and now like throughout all of this week, I was just like, God damn it, I'm getting a fucking cold. You somehow transmitted a cold over the internet, you asshole.
You downloaded a virus. You wouldn't download a titty.
You wouldn't download
a titty. Just a single titty.
Sorry, we watched one of my favorite. We watched my Oshi last night, and like, you wouldn't download a titty. Anyway.
So
there's no such thing as the bloody Midlands.
We'll play those later. But anyway, honestly, like after talking about it, like I don't like giving out 10s out of 10s, but like I literally can't think of why
this is
this
a
movie
10.
doesn't
Yeah, I
deserve
think
it.
I'm gonna end up changing
This is
my
so
name.
much. This is so much of a
Yeah.
10 that I'm like this release might be a bit delayed because Mark is actively saying like to people like, no, do not spoil it. And I'm like, I'm tempted. It's like this might be released on a Friday instead of our usual Monday, like to give it more time
I mean,
for
yeah,
more
that's
people
fair.
to fucking see it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
yeah.
wait until all the movies like done, I guess.
Well,
Because
no, not that, because like that
Yeah.
could be months. Like a film stays in theaters longer depending on how much on its box office.
Which
I have to go see it
hopefully,
with my friend again because
yeah,
I
I
was
might,
supposed to go
I
see it with
might,
her, and I was like, "Oops, sorry."
I'm like legit might go see the movie again. To be honest, like the only time, like the last movie I remember doing that for was fucking Pacific Rim. Like this movie's
Well,
awesome.
Think
So yeah.
I
So
think
yeah, anyway.
unironically the only films I've ever seen again and again were either when I worked at a movie theater or because like people were just trying to get rid of
Yeah,
me for it too.
you were saying you watched Utopia multiple times because you really like J.D. Hopp's butt, and that's fair.
No, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, shit, my bad. No, that wasn't me.
just cuts to a Sans with my head on it and me with a
Oh, yeah.
Sans head, but then just swapping back. And that was you.
No, but like no, just this two sands pointing at each other. It's like, oh yeah, you fucking furry, you fucking furry. Anyway,
I'm wondering when I want to see the next like wave of video essayists or reviewers try to shit on this movie because like, oh my god, they are in for a fucking storm.
I am really curious because like I kind of don't give a shit about their opinions anymore, but I am curious
Content.
what EFAP is. I am curious what EFAP's gonna say.
Oh, this would be as audience
Like I
members.
said.
It's not often we would bump heads with them, but
Yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna
but if they
say.
don't like this, there will be a hell to pay.
I mean,
Because they didn't like the Minecraft movie, because fuck those guys.
Well, first off, no, they were right.
No, they weren't. They said they didn't laugh.
Well, humor is subjective. Like
Whatever. If you didn't laugh at fucking, if you didn't laugh at anything that Jason Momoa did, which weirdly enough, that guy's a really good comedic actor.
He's a fantastic. Well, I'm just kind of glad.
I laughed at a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Specifically the bit with Stifler's mom, and then it's like whoever divorced you is a fool.
And then
will
like,
say
and then the villager just starts talking. I was just like, wait.
There are times where you do think like because they're in critic mode, I think their sense of humor is turned off entirely.
But like I said, I am curious to see what they say about this movie because like I legit like would be curious about any criticisms about the movie. Yeah, but I'm curious. I'm curious what kind of criticisms that could be levied against the movie is my thing. If
they say the thing of like, oh, you could just tell it's Markiplier, I will.
That's
shit
such a fucking non-shit fucking thing ever.
They wouldn't say that. They normally wouldn't. They're not normally those people that say what everybody else says. It's just however, if for some fucking weird coincidence they do, it's gonna be fucking weird.
It's gonna be hell too bad.
I did see it in my recommendeds.
Fuck is this?
I guess just because I frequent his channel.
No,
for
there's
content.
a chandelier.
No.
Good old Tony G.
I already grabbed it.
Made a video comparing both Shelby Oaks and Iron Lung or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that could be interesting to look at.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I don't doubt that there will be content about. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry. I don't doubt that there will be content.
I need crystals.
I didn't get any shards. Fucking hell! Why?
Come on, let me put it in the crystals.
There is going to be plenty to
kill Pip. This thing's a piece of crap. It doesn't work. I could have told you that.
I told you that. All right. Anyway, so that's our review of Iron Man.
See you next week. Bye.